Why, hello there, everyone. And I'm not just saying hello to everyone, I'm saying hello to you. Individually, you sitting there on your cell phone or laptop or desktop, whatever device you're using, you're reflecting signals off of a satellite somehow, possibly from outer space. Maybe not. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Anyway, whatever. That isn't not important. Hello. Welcome to episode 34. Minecraft. Zisteau. Yeah. Hi. Okay, let's start over. Hello. Welcome back to Minecraft. We're going to resume today where we left off last time. We were building some funny pathways down here under the mountain, under our future tower. And we're going to resume there today. And what I want to do, I'm going to build a portal and maybe start the beginnings of a nether hub where we can connect to other areas via rail line. We don't have powered rails yet, but we will have them eventually. We're going to have horses eventually. We'll have other means of transporting ourselves very fast. And so I want to see if we can go ahead and do that. We currently have a portal over on the hill. We can go take a look. Let's go take a look. Let's take a summary glance. Maybe we'll go... Yeah, let's just go out front. Out the front door. We've got a portal on the hill. We've got a portal over by the temple. Way over there. Way over there. We've got this portal there. And then one over there. And then we've got one way over there. With the mining operation, and as time goes on, we're going to have more and more. We're opening more and more portals. And I think it's useful to have one right here in the base so that I don't have to walk all the way over to the hill, because that's, ooh, what a waste of time, walking over the hill. That takes like 30 whole seconds. But more importantly, I was thinking of things I would want in this like subterranean area, and a portal is one of them. So I built some more pathways, and I think we're going to build the portal kind of back here. This little path here is going towards the portal. And at first, I'm just going to basically dig a little bit into the hill here. And then place the portal. Later on, we will dress up the place. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be going for. I talked about previously about adapting the multi-depth wall style from the Survival Island subterranean area into this in some manner. And we haven't really gotten around to that. But we will soon. Okay, now I also need a ton of netherrack for the Picky Temple project. So this is going to be a good parallel, sort of killing two birds with one stone kind of thing. And I've been trying to basically find projects that will either, they're going to create negative space, right? I'm going to be tunneling into something to make something instead of building something from scratch. Because I need so many blocks for the dang Picky Temple. Okay, I think this is probably good. This far back, and if I decide whatever sort of look cool kind of thing we put here, however we dress up the portal cubbyhole. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong thing. I can move the portal if I need to. However, this is the last of... Why am I hearing water? Oh, I bet the boat launcher is very close. Oh, how close am I to the boat launcher? Oh, ow. I didn't really even... I didn't look at that. I didn't measure it or anything. I just thought, hey, let's put this thing here. And let's see, I kind of have the beginnings of a staircase here. I need to clear all this out and then rethink how we're going to do the sort of the redesigned note block area. Okay, right there. Oh, yeah, I bet we are very close. Okay, that's going to influence how we dress up this area. Okay, but we'll worry about that later. Let us worry about that later. This is the last of our obsidian, which means we have a mission. We must go get more. All right, I don't know why I stopped talking when I go in a portal. Did you notice that? Okay, and it linked up to here. This is what I was curious about. I think it's from playing Skyrim for so long, and I would edit out the loading screens, that I just naturally stop talking whenever I go into a portal or a doorway or something that connects you to a different, like, instance area of a game. Okay, so this connected up to here. And there have been changes over time. Let me just go ahead and start walking towards the mining operation. There have been changes over time, I'm fairly certain. I haven't, like, looked it up to try to see how it works now in beta 1.3. But they've changed the way portals connect to each other over time. I'm fairly certain that that's a reliable thing for me to say. And so I'm not sure how, if I'm going to be able to connect portals very, very specifically. So what I would like to do is find the coordinates for my my home base portal, and then divide them by 8 and create a portal as close to that number as possible in the nether. Hopefully they will connect up there, and then that will be the location of the nether hub. These ghasts are really distracting me from my train of thought. I would like to connect it up like that, and then do a similar thing with the piggy temple, because currently I've got 3 portals in the overworld, all connecting to one in the nether, and that is no good. Hello! Thank you for the free netherrack. Okay, to the other side, and to the acquisition of Obsidian. See how I didn't stop talking there? It's possible. I can do it. Okay, so to get the Obsidian, we shall go yonder. Wow! And there's a lava pool right here. Okay, so real briefly, before I start harvesting Obsidian off camera, I've noticed people, it's very common for people not to know how to farm Obsidian. Here's a little tip for you. Place a water bucket, and then break the Obsidian. That's it. I see a lot of people trying to do things like put blocks next to it, or try to catch it before it falls into the lava. Just do this. That's all you need to do, and the water will flow and update the lava. If there's lava beneath here, it'll update it into Obsidian before the little Obsidian entity pops off and falls onto the ground. 100%. Always works. See? There's my Obsidian. There was no lava down here, but doesn't matter. It works, trust me. Alright, so I've got 42 Obsidian. Should be enough for what we need to do. And I figured out where the coordinates should go. I took screenshots at the different portal locations and divided the coordinates by 8. So there's the location for the portal at the home base only. I'm just going to go ahead, just to be as redundant as possible, I'm going to... ouch! I'm going to maintain... These guys are so freaking noisy. I'm going to maintain the heights as well. So the height is the same. I don't divide that, obviously, because they don't compress that. But it goes right here. So if this is going to work, it will work. If it's not, it won't. But let's see what happens. And let's conserve my Obsidian, because I don't have a whole lot of it. That tunnel goes nowhere. Actually, no, it goes right out here. Hello! Bam! Okay. It goes right out there. This should connect up, maybe. Depends on how the math works, how the game is programmed for this patch. Cross your fingers. Oh, hey! It worked! First try! Good. Okay, I'm glad. Now, does it work on the other side, and can we go through the tunnel and connect things up to the piggy temple? Let's go check. Awesome! Oh, it works. Good. I'm so happy. Okay, that means that we can start work on a nether hub. So my Y coordinate right now is 89, which means I've got at least like... I've got a good 20, 30 blocks above me to make something really big and cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna make. I just wanted to give myself enough room to make something awesome. So if we travel down this tunnel, this should lead us to where the temple will be. And now I'm fairly confident that this one's gonna work as well. Damn it. Great. Alright, well, let's find out in about 5 minutes after I dig up this piece of obsidian. That's just fantastic. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Any day now. Any day now. Any day now. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Kabloom! And crush fingers once more. Is it gonna work? It does! Oh, very nice. Awesome! And we've got a small delivery of netherrack to bring to the temple. So, oh, I didn't show this last time, I don't think. This ring of fire around the portal. Is this the front? No, this is the back door. This is the back. Let's walk this way a bit. And deposit the netherrack in the chest, and then we'll go build something, I guess. So as you come toward the portal from the entrance of the temple, you pass underneath the pig, and then blam. Not only is there a temple here, but it's surrounded by a ring of fire. Which I think is kind of cool. Fire doesn't really ever get old. Okay, so let's come over here and deposit this, and then I guess we shall... What should we do? What should we do next? I guess we can go work on what the actual temple, or the beginning of the portal thingy looks like beneath our base. And then also we can start clearing out space for another hub. Okay, so let's just put this in here, and then we shall be on our way. Okay, so I just spent a decent little amount of time staring at my nether portal underneath my base in the Alpha Valley, trying to think of what to do to, like, detail up it. I had, like, a few vague ideas, but I didn't have any wild brainstorms. Why did I say that like that? Brainstorms. I didn't have any flashes of inspiration or anything. And I have learned over time it's best not to force these things. So instead of trying to force something cool to happen, just let it be, baby. Just let it be. And an idea will come to me in the fullness of time. That's one of the reasons why we have projects there and here and in other places. So if I run out of inspiration in one place, it's usually at least a good chance that I'll think of something to do somewhere else. So I want to redo this log cabin because I don't really like it. I put it up very quickly, and we didn't have a lot of choices in terms of building blocks at the time. And for one thing, here, let's just go inside. It's kind of boring, but it serves its function. The thing I don't like about it is that it's just not very creative. It's just sort of, I laid out some chests. I put furnaces in between them, and this is really awkward. I mean, there's a space behind the furnace. We didn't have beds at the time, so there's no space for the bed that's sort of designed for the bed to be there. I just plopped it down. I want to redesign this thing. For one thing, I'm going to need to be smelting up a lot of stone for the next building phase. And so that means that I want to redo the way that the furnaces are laid out, which means I need to redo the way that the chests are laid out. And I don't like the roof. It's boring. So we're going to redo that too. Now, one of the things that will make this a little bit more interesting is that we now have options in slabs. We did not previously have before, when we were in Alpha 1.2, we didn't have cobblestone slabs. We didn't have wood slabs, and we didn't have sandstone slabs. So that's going to allow me to do things. For one thing, like make the roof a different angle. Let's Peggy out of the. Oh, you know what? I am a little bit low on the porks. Thank you, Piggy, for your contribution. So what I think I want to do is I want to have like a roof here that's kind of at a nice angle, and then another roof here, and then I think I want some sort of skylight. Now, if this was in the real world, let's see, this is west, this is east, so that's north. Normally the sun would sort of arc over here, and you would want windows on this side and some overhangs on this side and no windows on this side or this side. That doesn't really matter in Minecraft, though. We don't have to worry about thermal principles of materials or how the radiation from the sun is going to heat things up. But I will use some of these ideas to inform a more interesting roof design. So I'm going to break this guy down, and then we're going to try to make something a little bit cooler. So I chopped up all the stairs. Oops, not all of them, except for these ones, so that I can hop back on top of that little bit right there. Stairs take a long time to chop down at this point in the game, but I decided that before I start making a roof, whatever size, I need to figure out how big I want the house to be, and that made me think of, what do I want in the house? So I definitely want an area for a bed, about 3 by 3, not necessarily an enclosed room, but just this size. And then I'm going to want a wall of furnaces, probably 3 high, 3 wide, so 9. And this wall would not have windows. I'm thinking of building it into this dirt hill if we extend the house. I think the house is going to be a little bigger. And then this right here will be my my 4 chests. I think 4 is enough. If I need more, maybe I will leave myself room to add a 5th. And just by the way they work, you can't do it like this in this patch. You have to either do it like this, or a block above. I could put them in the floor, I guess, but I think I'm going to do it like this. So those are the shapes I need. Also, another thing I was thinking that would be cool is I'm going to have a, why are my torches here and that there? That's weird. I'm going to have an entrance on this side because I come to and fro, and we're going to be coming from the portal more often. You see that tree way off in the distance? Whoa. Hi, tree. We're going to be coming from the portal more often than not. Sometimes we'll come from this direction. So I want a door facing this way. When we come from this direction, I'm either going to be taking a boat from the rift, or I'm going to be jumping off of here and walking this way. And so what I thought what might be cool is if I had a boat dock that led directly into the house. So like part of the house had a kind of like a recessed watery area that led into the house. That sounds really awesome. Let's see, what time is it? I'm going to sleep soon. Let me go ahead and move the bed back inside. There's a thing that happens in this patch. I don't know if you remember this, if you used to play at this point, but monsters will spawn when you jump in the bed, if it's possible for them to be like anywhere near you. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I guess I'm going to sleep and then tear this down. One thing I probably can do is start tearing up the roof. I would like to have the bed reset and enclosed by the time night falls, but that's probably not going to happen. So we'll just make do. Tear up the roof, make something better. And when I first built this thing, I think I said that once we were finished with the temple, I would destroy it. But now I'm thinking, why destroy it? Let's just keep it. Why get rid of it? There's no reason. Not that I can think of. Not a good one. So I think we're going to keep it. So may as well make it look kind of good. All right. Well, I'm in this weird phase of half unbuilt, half built. And I think it's time to just get it over with and demolish the remaining bits of the last part of the house. So pick up the bed. And we're going to place it here. This is the new spot for the bed. Going to have like a little slightly raised bedroom. And then here's going to be a slightly lowered smelting area. And then storage here, so when I'm rooting through my storage, the temple is like in view. And we'll have more room for windows there, because the storage won't be there. And then the docks will be right about here. And if we're coming in this way, then I only want to be able to come in via boat. So this actually right there needs to be, bam. And this one too. And I probably have to go back to get more of these spruce columns that I'm using. Yeah, something like that, so that we come in directly via boat. And then I might have a slightly lowered area here for the dock, so that the whole thing kind of has different levels. And we can do that now, because we've got slabs. All right, I think it's starting to shape up. It is starting to shape up just a little bit. Out of my way, cow! Out of my way! Out of my way, cow! So here's one roof going up this way, and then the other roof coming down that way, and then I'm going to leave a little gap there. Either I'll just leave it open, or I'll put some glass in the overlap. And I tried to make them high enough and not hang out so far that we can't see anything on the other side through the windows, so I can still see the temple. I can still see the patch boundary. So they need to get extended except for here. So if I did that like that, you won't be able to see anything from the bedroom here, which is a little bit raised. So I think I'm going to reverse the pitch of the roof here, just to set off that bedroom a bit. So it'll be sloping up, and it'll be a little bit higher, but not as high as that. You know what I just noticed? For the first time ever, there's a single block of dirt here with a tree on it. At least I don't Whoa! Hi! Holy moly! Line of sight. Out of here. Oh, wow. That really scared me. He was so close to knocking me probably way over to that tree. Then we'd be stranded on that block forever. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. If I have, I forgot, and I've rediscovered it once again, which is, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. A crappy memory. Okay, so the house is done. We're finished. So I ended up making this third roof going at a different angle, and it kind of digs down into the hillside here. Got a little garden on the side growing some wheat. That block right underneath there kind of needs to be stone, because I've got a cobblestone foundation. And I think it's better. It's way better. It's quite a bit bigger. And, well, I had fun making it, so there. There we go. There's our new little building shack. It's now I'm going to call it not the shack, but the building lodge. Because it does kind of, it is rather lodgy. Come on. Got a nice carpet in the middle, really tying the place together. We've got a little gap for fresh air to come in. We've got a boat dock. We've got some furnaces over here, and then a side entrance. If I come via the aqueduct, jump down into the water, and walk this way, I've got a little side door to come in. There's the front door. There's the boat dock entrance. And I was originally going to put the furnaces here. I moved them because I didn't really like the composition. And then I needed something here. And I thought, hey, let's have a secret tunnel. It's not very secret. It's not very secret. Oh, last touch. Nope. Okay, I want a 1 by 1. Finishing touch, 1 by 1. 1 by 1. 1 by 1. There we go. Okay, finishing touch. So we can see when we get out of bed, we can see our progress on the temple. We can see our garden. Yay. And I was thinking, okay, it just kind of struck me. Let's have a secret exit. So at some point, once we get to work on the underside of this temple, I think I'm going to have a series of tunnels. And somewhere on the top side here, I'm going to need a way to get down to the underside. So there'll be some kind of tunnel. Think of it like those cross sections you've probably seen of the Sphinx of Giza. Not the Sphinx, the pyramid. Which is basically, it's a big tomb, right? And so they've got these tunnels that go down to where they buried the pharaoh or whatever. So I want to have a tunnel like that, and then I want to have a long secret one as a secret exit in case something happens, like we get attacked by some kind of barbarian tribe or something, and we have to like escape. They've overrun our fortifications or something. We can escape into our building lodge, and they'll never know. They'll never guess. Okay, yep, this is much better. So I guess that's it for this episode. Next time we're going to be playing more Minecraft. Surprise, surprise. See you next time. Bye-bye.